In today's collection update video, a lot of randoms from everything else except the Rebels. They're coming in the next one with your Hans and your Lukes and everyone else. Let's jump straight in. Welcome back and thanks for joining me at Darth of Rock, back for another collection video. As you can see, it's a bit of a random one today from this, that and everything. The next one should be the last one, which is going to be my Rebels, Luke's, Hans, Leia's, any others that are in the Rebel category, because as you can see there's a lot here and adding those would really make this a very long video. So keep an eye out for that one next. So we're going to go through, quickly check out all of these ones, including a Minoc. And just quickly, thank you to everyone who has supported my Galactic Empire video. It is absolutely blown up on YouTube. And as you're aware, the Empire is my favourite part of the collecting. So that one there is awesome. So we'll jump in, we'll start going through in each and every one of them, have a quick look and chat about them. Let's jump straight in. So first up on this list, and not any particular order, but I will categorise them as we go. You know, your Bad Batch and your Solo. But first of all, we have Cal Kestis from his original release, which was a pretty good one, to be honest. Like, I haven't got the new one yet, but this one here is pretty good as well. Some nice detail to it. The facial sculpt's quite nice as well. Even his little droid there, the BD-1. But his accessories, like you can see all the stuff on his back here, on his pouch and his backpack. Even that's done very, very well. He really looks like he's been out on some pretty good adventures. And has all sorts of bits and pieces that he's been carrying around with him. And then the new one has a double-bladed lightsaber. And a few other bits and pieces too. But all in all, this one here is pretty good if you have it anyway. But I wouldn't mind getting my hands on that new Cal Kestis. But this one here is pretty good if you don't. Do recommend them. Right, so, well, that's the only Fallen Order we've got on this side. So everything else was in the Galactic Empire video, so be sure to check that out. Cal Kestis and BD-1. On to the next. And here we have Enfys Nest, who is a fantastic figure, and we will take just a quick look at the bike, and I will leave a link to the review greats I did on this, because this thing is just wicked all round figure to vehicle, absolutely fantastic. But yeah, we've got some really good soft goods on the fur here. This is soft goods too. Some fantastic detail on this figure all over the place. My hand's in the way. But they really did do a great job with this. That head sculpt, you've got a bit of plastic here, but yeah, it still works. It stops it getting too high and up in the ways. But yeah, it's a pretty awesome figure, and I like all this little detail. I'm just trying to keep my hands out of here. You can see on the legs there as it comes around, and all that armour plating and such at the front there. Just looks wicked. It really looks wicked. So yeah, this is the Solo, just a small Solo collection. There's a few others I would like to get my hands on, like that Mountain Trooper, or the big beastie looking guy. Right, so yeah, Enfys Nest, awesome. With a quick look at the vehicle. And that is the bike. It's huge, the detail on it's awesome. So yeah, check out the review greats, because this thing is just fantastic. And next we have Han Solo from Solo, the young Han. And the facial sculpt on this one's really, really good. I do think they did a good job with Solo, and he played a young Han very, very well. I do think they nailed that. But yeah, this figure here looks so good. Come to focus, please. Yeah, a little bit of detail, dirtiness in the crevices on its jacket there. Looks awesome. But yeah, another fantastic figure. They've done so well with these facial sculpts and the weathering. Even his hair looks pretty good. But yeah, big fan of this one, and this one and the next one. And there go my dogs, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. She barks at anything she hears, and there she goes again. But yeah, great figure, really, really is. From Solo, Han Solo. And next, another fantastic one. Lando, young Lando. This figure here is a really, really good one. The facial sculpt and him top to bottom is just done so well. It's definitely a popular figure, this guy. He did very well in the community, I believe. We are all very happy with this young Lando. I actually don't have a normal Lando, so it's something I do have to add to my list. But yeah, things are a bit tight, but we're not here for that. But yeah, young Lando looks awesome. And that is the Solo line. Oh my god, there they go again. I am sorry. This is what happens when I record in the daytime. But yeah, awesome figure from Solo here. Just trying to figure out which ones to do next. Right, next. And here we are, the one and only Phantom Menace figure, Jar Jar Binks. Pretty, like, love him, hate him, love to hate him, hate to love him. This, they did well. Absolutely, really, really well. The detail on him's great. Again, everything's reviewed. Even the markings on his arm, you can see here, they really nailed it. He is coming back out, but he does not come with the shield, I believe, which I reckon was one of the best parts of him. He comes with his, I don't think he comes with that. I think it might just be a stick. I can't remember, but I know he doesn't have the shield there. Yeah, Jar Jar Binks, they actually did a really good job, and I'm curious to see who will be next in that line. There's a lot to come from it. I still need me a Darth Maul. Right, Jar Jar Binks is the only Phantom Menace one we have here to look at, so we will jump on to the next one. Boom, coming at you, suck your face. Mynock. Now this here is really neat actually, and it's not focusing. But oh, that's too bright. Might have to add a photo for this guy, it's going to be easier. Yeah, this came with the Exegorth Escape, the Han Solo. They did a great job of it. As I said, I think photos are going to do it a bit more justice in this case, because I've got to hold them. But yeah, Mynock's really neat. I actually really, I'm glad I got it, not just for this, but for everything else. But yeah, there should be images popping up, and I apologise if I haven't done it. Right, Mynock. On to the next one. And here we have Yoda from The Empire Strikes Back, who does come with a wee green lightsaber, but I don't know why, because he never used one in the OTs. But pretty neat. They did re-release him as the Deluxe 4 with Luke. I don't currently have that. And he was a little bit smaller, because the scale wasn't quite there with this one, but as a figure itself, his cloak's hanging down the back and the dogs are talking to each other down the road. It was pretty good. The facial sculpts I quite like. I do really like the look of it, regardless of size and such like that. I do think this is a cool wee Yoda, to be honest. They did a very good job of this one itself. Really cool. We're actually moving through a little bit faster than I expected, but that is okay. Cool, Yoda. Okay. Right, and on to the next one. Just before we continue, just take a quick second to hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you are not. Goal to 1K this year. And feel free to talk to me in the comments. Let's carry on. And from Rogue One, we have Cassian Andor, which the face isn't the best. Looking forward to the re-release line that's coming out from all of the Rogue Ones. The rest of them's pretty decent though, I must say. But yeah, the whole Rogue One is getting a re-release, and yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind picking up some of those. I missed out pretty much all of those that came out. apart from the odd couple. But yeah, not too bad otherwise. Again, details on the accessories and the clothing are always good. There's no soft goods, it's all plastic there as well. Right, just a quickie on that one, so let's carry on forward. Next in line we have the Bad Batch figures. So I have 3 of the current ones that were out. This is Crosshair, and they are actually really good figures. Removable helmet as well. I will take that off in a moment for you to see the face underneath. But the body and the just the design and look of them are awesome. Even his gun, he's got his blaster as well there. But yeah, they did a fantastic job with all of these guys. They really, really did. So let him come back around to the front again there. Then I'll pop his helmet off for you to have a wee look. And there we are. Pretty decent facial sculpt. Pretty decent. So you can see the helmet back there. But yeah, even the cross on his eye looks good. Looks really good. Right, on to the next one. Next up we have a Hunter, and I've turned it off. Here we go. Who is another really good figure. Again, helmet comes off. But yeah, he's got the knife, and he does have the blaster as well, which is quite a nice gun. And again, the detail on them are pretty good. I do like what they've done. I think Rick is just starting to come out now, so I definitely need to keep my eyes open for him. And we should, I think it's Tech is next to come as well. Yeah, pretty damn cool. I will pop his helmet off in a moment for you to have a look. Yeah, as I said, reviews for, I'm pretty sure every figure that we've looked at will have a review. I review everyone. There's the odd couple I haven't, but generally everyone gets a review on the channel here. Yeah, Hunter's awesome. Let's have a look at his face. And there we go again. Pretty damn cool. He's even got the little logo on his side, the skull on the side of his head. And the half painted face. Really cool. Really, really good. Right, on to the next one. Next up is the Elite Squad Trooper from the Bad Batch. And it looks really good in the black. He really does. He doesn't come up too well on camera quite often, so I do apologise. But yeah, it's more of a dark, very dark grey than a black. But all in all, he does look really good. Just a repaint, but still do like the look of this guy. He does look very, very good as he comes around. And he also has the green eyes at the top there, which is pretty cool. Remnants of the Death Troopers, sort of a pre-Death Trooper, I guess. It's probably one way to look at them. Yeah, we'll zoom in on that head. And there we are. Yeah, again reviewed. Yeah, that green tops him off, makes him does stand out a little bit more. Right, onwards. Alright, just a small sequel run here. There's only 3. And then we're going to finish off with some OT stuff. Some good stuff. Not that these aren't, but this is DJ from the... Oh, I've just gone blank. The Last Jedi. That's probably why. But I like the detail on his coat there. There's sort of a goldy dirtiness to it, and it actually looks really, really good. Facial sculpt, it's okay, but he does look pretty good. I like that gun that he's holding. Him himself looks pretty good. The facial sculpt could use a little bit more, but all in all, a pretty decent looking figure. And I do believe this was a gift from a good friend, Papa Gord, many years ago. I always remember. But yeah, pretty good. Pretty good looking figure. Right, we'll move on forward. Right, next See, this is real life. They always fall over. But as we were, Jana. As I was saying, Jana from the Rise of Skywalker. I actually changed the stand out and she's on a peg now. Which, yeah. This, in my opinion, was a very underrated figure. I really like the look of the detail and the look and the style of this figure. It just looks, the bow and everything just looks so good, and all the bits and pieces that she's got on her. But I really like this. This was one of my favourite figures when it came out that year, I believe. But yeah, I personally think it was a bit of an underrated figure, and it does look really good, even though it was a character we didn't really know. The figure itself, they did very, very good. And that gun's pretty cool too. You can see on the side there. Alright, next. And next up we have Rey from the Rise of Skywalker. And this is the best Rey we got. The facial sculpt's awesome. Such a fantastic job of Daisy Ridley. But yeah, the figure itself looks so good with all of her accessories as well. She's got the satchel at the back. She's got a blaster, her staff, and that robe thing, white robe she's got on as well. That's all hard plastic, well, semi-softish. And then obviously the saber as well, the broken saber, or fixed saber. You can see it as it comes around. It's got that little marking, well, the little bit of tape or what's holding it together. But yeah, really good facial sculpt on this one. Such a good figure. Daisy Ridley, Rey Skywalker, or Rey Palpatine, the Rise of Skywalker. Right, that is the last of those. We are closing to the end. We have another 5 to go, and they're all OT. Let's jump in. Next, we have the Archive Collection Bossk. And again, awesome detail on Bossk. Really cool. You know, as the reptilian that he is, the detail on him is really good. He's got his little spikes and the scales as well. I've done really well. And he's got his piping and everything just looks so good. And the colouring on him is really nice as well. And his mouth does articulate, you can tell there. He's got the wee hinge. Yeah, and on the arms, he just looks so good. Really good figurine. And that face is pretty menacing too. Bossk from The Empire Strikes Back. And also from The Empire Strikes Back, the Archive Collection Boba Fett. And this one here alone was awesome. Great detail, weathering on the... Yeah, it was the best we'd had for a long time, I believe, until we will get to that one. But yeah, really cool. I love the detail. Himself, the pose that he's in right now, I think is one of the nicest poses. He just looks so good as he comes back around. You'll see what I mean. He just says, Boba Fett. And I recently seen a video on YouTube explaining the differences on the colours at the top of his helmet, which was very interesting because I didn't really think about it. But yeah, it does change colours. Empire, Return of the Jedi, and then in The Mandalorian, it does change again. So, very interesting that was. Very interesting. But yeah, awesome figure, and he's got his gun and his wee blaster pistol as well. Right. On to the last couple from Return of the Jedi. And here we have Tebow from Return of the Jedi. And he is cool. It's in the new boxes, and Return of the Jedi, again, favourite. And each figure they've done for it so far has been awesome. And you'll see most of the other ones, will be in the next video, which is the Rebels video. The Han and the Leia and the Lukes, And we've got Akbar, so yeah, keep an eye out for that. But yeah, Tebow looks cool. I really love what they've done with him. He's got his horn as well. And his two weapons are really good as well. He's got his wee axe and his staff. And the hat does come off, but why? He looks way better with it on, if you ask me. Yeah, give us more Ewoks. With the Jedi coming, hopefully we'll get more. Yeah, Tebow looks so good. Right, let's jump forward. And here we are, second to last. One of my absolute favourites, especially this year. The Deluxe Boba Fett. I fixed his helmet too. He's awesome. Really, really awesome. This pose here is a image, well, an attempt at this I have here. Yeah, such a fantastic figure. With all of his accessories, it's just so good. The stand does not come with it, just to point that out. But yeah, everything else, and he's got a few more too. He's got his fire on his wrist, and yeah, he's just such a good figure. Really, really, really impressed with this. The big difference, you've got the you don't have the soft goods on the cape here, but yeah, I mean, fantastic otherwise. Such a good job. Right, one more to go, and we're going to finish off with a really good one. Next up we have the Gamorrean Guard. And how cool is this guy? He is one of the best, I think. He is just so beastie, and he comes with all of the weapons you see. His mouth is articulated. You got the soft goods on here as well. He's got another weapon I've put in his back here. But top to bottom, I freaking love this figure. And he was a trade with Raymond Z through Aussie Sci-Fi Collectibles. And yeah, fantastic. We'll zoom in a little bit here. Yeah, Gamorrean Guard, absolute awesome figure. Alright, we'll let him spin around. We won't piddle around. In the next video, I will show you the completed shelves of this one and the other ones, because they're all intertwined on these shelves. So after I've reorganised them and done all of that, in the next video, the Rebels one, you'll see the completed shelves. And then I may do a 3.75 inch update video too. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments. Right, my friends, thank you again for joining me for another collection video. I keep realising how many I actually have when I make these videos, and it's quite amazing, really. Yeah, but I still love it, and I'll still take more. Right. Alright, my friends, we've been here long enough. Again, thank you very much for your support during all of these collection videos. You guys have really been enjoying them. So I will keep coming with a few more. And until the next one, my friends, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like, and until the next one, give into the dark side, and may the Force be with you all.